Come and guest on our show.
Come and guest on our show.
A mic is waiting for you.
A mic is waiting for you.
Where the topics are all over the place and there's no fondue. Can you tell stupid jokes?
Can you tell stupid jokes?
Are you funny at all?
Are you funny at all?
Got a studio space that needs some taste. Now I want fondue. You know we might have you back again. Promise to listen to you. Can you bring some fondue?
Can you bring some fondue?
And the skewers too. Hello and welcome to Just Us Thinking. I'm Michael.
And I'm Rebecca.
And here we are for another show.
Yes, we are. We're going to have a good one for you guys today.
What are we covering today? You had to look over the name of the show, didn't you?
Yeah, I wasn't sure.
I see you going, huh? What are we doing?
Today we're going to cover minors and social media.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
What was that? What was the one Adam Sandler movie where he played the football player guy, and his mom was like, "Blink is the devil."
Waterboy.
Waterboy, yeah. Okay.
Well, why do you think of that?
I don't know. It was like, it just like, I could see like Kathy Bates saying, "Social media is the devil."
I was like, I didn't know where you were going with this. I thought you were like so far off left field. I was like,
No, I had it up here.
okay. I wasn't on that train. I had no clue that train was even going anywhere.
Yeah. I mean, I could see her saying that, like, TikTok is the devil or YouTube is the devil or something like that, you know?
Yeah. So now, which brings me a question.
Okay.
We're on social media.
We are.
You can catch us on Facebook,
Instagram,
X, all of those, right?
YouTube.
Is YouTube social media?
I think so. I mean,
It's a video platform. I don't know if that's social media.
Oh, no, that's true.
I
It could be like a form of it.
So I'm curious. I see Mikey has picked up his phone because he had that look on his face. Like he's like, that is a very good question. And he's probably at this point used to me saying, Mikey, you should look that up. So I think he was kind of curious. So is a podcast player social media? Like is Spotify or iHeartRadio? iHeartRadio has a lot of podcasts on it.
Yeah.
Is that considered social media?
I think they're like considered part of that umbrella. I mean, at least I think so.
We have an answer.
It is considered a social media platform.
See, told you so.
Oh. So if YouTube and some of those what about TV programs? I mean, what if, like, because now everything's off of an app, really.
Yeah.
So what's the difference of watching movies on YouTube or Paramount Plus or Disney Plus?
Not much, I guess.
Could those all be kind of social media now? Or is it the ability to comment and interact?
It's probably the ability to comment or interact, I would think.
I'm curious how that would work.
I am too, actually.
That's interesting.
Okay.
So now with social media, you know what? When you're an adult, you can do what you want.
Right.
If you want to doom scroll all day, you can go for it.
Yeah.
When it comes to kids, I guess I'm torn on this one. I really am.
Okay. Yeah.
So there's 12 states that have enacted laws against social media and minors.
Wow. Okay. That's more than I thought there was, actually.
I don't necessarily agree with these laws.
Really?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't think that it's the government's job to raise our kids.
That's true. Yeah. Okay.
So I don't care if the kid's 2 years old or 12 years old.
That's a parent's job.
It's the parent's job.
I see where you're going with that one.
See,
okay.
you already know me.
Yeah. Okay.
And if the parent's not paying attention to what their kids are doing, that's the parent's fault. That's not for our government to say.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not going to tell someone how to raise their kids.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say, so if I don't like because a kid, oh, that kid's barefoot. No, they should wear shoes in the park. That's where if someone said that to me, I'd say, yeah, that's great. Why don't you mind your own damn business? And if there's like, well, no, I'm a government employee. Well, then you could definitely mind your own goddamn business.
Yeah. Now, I can kind of see, like, okay, I agree with you on the part where, it's not the government's place to, raise your kids. But, I mean, as we were looking through some of these, I mean, on the other hand, you could say it's almost good because the kid can't sneak around and try to get away with something that you might...
You believe that?
Well, I mean, to a certain point. I mean, I think,
Okay.
yeah, I mean, they're always going to probably create a way around it. That's the whole, I mean, there's a lot of issues that, the government tries to say or like try to ban. And you're like, well, a criminal's going to do what a criminal does. So, I mean, I guess I can also understand where a kid's going to do what a kid's going to do.
Yeah.
Um,
You're telling me you never got away with shit you weren't supposed to do as a kid?
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I've heard the stories, people.
Yeah.
I've heard from her father.
But I mean, I don't
Rebecca's father has spoken.
Yeah.
Rebecca was not an angel.
Neither were you.
No, listen. I have never had wings on the back.
Yeah.
There's not even remnants of scars of a wing.
Yeah.
The only thing, listen, the halo was held up by the horns. I'm telling you that right now. Okay, so we have a friend. I'm not going to mention his name.
Okay.
We'll call him Cad.
Okay.
He has a couple kids.
Okay.
We'll call them. I'm trying to think of Alice and Alicia.
Okay.
Okay. Obviously, that's not their names. But he's had a rule that they were not supposed to do certain things on social media.
Yeah.
And they got caught doing certain things on social media, right?
Right.
So let's be honest. Now they got caught.
Yeah.
Like most kids, you get caught.
Yeah.
Kids are. Listen, we've been down that block.
Yeah.
We did some of the stuff. So when these kids are trying to be like sneaky, we're like, we invented that shit.
You're not as sneaky as you think.
And a lot of times, it's hard as an adult sometimes to see that and not laugh.
Right.
Because I could see some of the stuff my granddaughters do that are exactly what I dealt with, and me, I'm the type of guy that I'll just laugh at it anyway.
Yeah.
I'm like, that serves you right. But I don't think it's the government's responsibility to step up. What are you gonna do? You're gonna find somebody?
Yeah, I mean, like that's another thing. Like,
how do you enforce it?
Yeah, how do you enforce it? How do you like? Are they monitoring what you're doing or what?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
So, I don't like a lot of these.
Or do they have to carry like a permission slip around with them?
Right. My dad said I could watch this.
Yeah.
Here's my thing. A lot of them require this age verification. Okay.
Okay.
So my reason for hating that is purely selfish. I'm gonna be honest with you. Purely selfish. It's because I don't like that. Because I hate that age verification thing that pops up.
Oh yeah.
Because I gotta spin that like I'm on Wheel of Fortune.
You do. Goes round and round.
Like I'm on The Price is Right, and I have to like, come on, and spin this son of a bitch until it goes. Finally, I'm at the 1800s. I can put in my date of birth. It's bullshit, and I'm tired of it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
There should be like I'm okay if you want to play this little spin the little pick your date, and then there should be a little box under it that says if you were born, if your year starts with 1900, click here.
Or at least let you type it in.
Yeah.
Come on.
I know. That's
Well,
what I'm
most
saying.
of them you can, can't you?
No, some of them can't. Some of them, especially on the apps, you have to go.
Oh yeah, on the apps you can't, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Ching, ching. When you listen, here's a developers. Listen to me. Listen. When you have this app, okay, you have the app, and they're like, "Oh, age verification." Oh shit, he's old. Just let him go through.
Yeah.
If you see them spinning that thing like they're trying to win a prize, let them be.
Yeah.
We don't have time for this shit. We're getting old and we're cranky and we're tired of the kids running around our lawns. That's what I'm saying.
Right?
I don't like the age verification.
Okay.
It's bullshit. Create a little button underneath. If your year starts with 1900, click here.
Yeah.
That way I don't have to spin that wheel. Listen, yeah. Now, here's the problem. The biggest problem everywhere.
Okay.
So you spun that wheel. None of them's asking for your driver's license. You're just saying, yes, I agree.
Yeah. Like,
Are you 18? No, but yes.
yeah.
I mean, come on, bullshit.
Yeah. Well, and that brings me to like
Yeah.
another form that you have to fill out. It's like, who is going to answer yes to these questions?
I know what phone you're talking about.
That just baffles me. Like, how, like, what kind of idiot is going to answer yes to these questions?
Yeah.
And just, I don't get it.
It's the same with the age verification.
Yeah.
So you think putting an age verification is going to have some kid go, oh, I can't ask. They got me.
Yeah. It's not going to stop them. Come on now.
No, it doesn't. No, I'm going to go to the top of the list here
Okay.
on my deal. We could throw it up there just a little bit here. I pulled a spreadsheet up for it.
Okay.
Connecticut. This is the first
Yeah.
this is the first of it. Requires parental consent for minors to open an account.
Okay.
But minors can lie, okay?
Right. And yeah, I mean, that comes back to they're probably going to lie about it. I mean,
Right?
you
I'll blow
know,
it up a little bit.
With it. Sorry. You were messing with it, so I didn't want to like have you show other.
Oh, that's fine. Hey, good catch. I don't want them to see my porn on this
Oh.
this computer.
Huh?
I don't have porn on this computer. It's blocked in Nebraska, you motherfucker. Just kidding. Age verification there too. I'm just saying. That Louisiana, they looks like they waited a year. They
Okay.
wanted to see how it worked
Yeah.
out in Connecticut. Let's wait a little bit here. Age verification, parental consent for minors. You're right. Do they have to carry around a a permission slip?
or like, yeah, like a parental
Yeah.
consent form.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like,
Platform limits on certain accounts. I get limiting, but when you're I mean, if you're a parent, you should be like, I don't know, watching what your kids do.
right.
Parental consent for minors. So, are you gonna find the kid? Yeah, I mean, so here. Okay, kid, you're on the social media. Okay, you're fined $2,000 because you didn't tell your parents. Here's the problem: if that were me, and Mikey came home because he was 13, and he's like, they busted me for using social media, and they're gonna fine me $2,000. No, I gave you permission.
Yeah.
He's not paying the $2,000. I'm gonna have to pay the $2,000. Screw that. I
Yeah.
gave him permission. Prove me wrong. I'm innocent until proven guilty, you son of a bitch. I mean, what the hell?
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a couple of them. I want to go through.
Wasn't there one with like a time frame or something like that?
Yeah. So I'm gonna here. Let me get. I'm trying to see if I get this up there without all the extensions here for you. So bear with me one moment. All right. So here's Maryland. Let's put this up.
Okay.
This is
And this is funny coming out of Maryland.
kids code.
Yeah.
They call it kids code.
Okay.
Sets a high set of privacy settings by default for users under 16.
Okay.
Which means you have to tell the system you're under 16.
Yeah. Like, what kid's going to do that?
Okay. Bans data collection for personalized content.
Okay.
Again, how are you going to do that? Requires age-appropriate design to avoid endless streaming. What the hell's that?
Yeah.
And of course, age verification, right?
Right.
And then requires parental consent. They have a list. I mean, what the hell, Maryland? That's crazy. Oh, Utah. Throw Utah up here. So this is Utah. Requires parental consent for minors creating an account. The kid's going to lie if they don't get parental permission. Age verification, again, that friggin' wheel that I hate. Thank you for that. They impose a curfew restricting social media between 10:30 p.m. and 6:30 a.m. for those under 18s, but parents can waive this. What?
Yeah. That sounds so incredibly stupid. Like, I don't know.
That sounds like a trap. It's a trap. Listen, they're like, oh, let's do this. And now, okay, how many parents allowed this? Okay. Can we get them for being bad parents now?
Right. That's coming next.
Right.
Yeah.
When they start creating these laws, and especially with something like that, oh, the parents could waive it, but we restrict it. And then all of a sudden now you let your kid, you let your kid scroll and, oh my goodness.
After 10:30.
For those under 18. So, are you serious? So a 16-year-old, we're going to put him behind the wheel, but heaven forbid he's on that goddamn social media at 10:31.
Right.
Because the world will end on that.
Yeah.
I would rather him in his room social media scrolling than driving a car out drinking at 10 11 o'clock at night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's give him nothing to do on the weekends on that. Tennessee. Look at this one. This is great.
Okay.
So age verification, stricter privacy and safety measures to protect minors from online harm. So
Okay.
again, I'm going to gather this is for bullying. So they're not getting bullied on
Well, either that or like child predators.
They're still lying.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry, but they lie.
Yeah.
I mean, 12 states enacted these laws.
Now they said Arkansas, Ohio, and California, they have them in place, but like they're being blocked right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I focus on age-appropriate content design. Who the hell decides that?
Right.
I mean, so if your logo's too good, I mean, if they love our logo and go, oh yeah, that inspires me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's not appropriate for a kid. Those two mics are
A little too close.
They're a little. Look at that. They're sharing the same base. That's not naughty mics. We don't want any little Mikeys running around.
Oh my god. Wow.
I'm just saying. I mean, who decides this shit?
I don't know.
I'm not for, if you don't want your kid on social media, you don't allow them social media.
Right.
And then you whoop their ass when they don't listen to you.
Yeah.
and call it a day. But they're going. Listen, I don't like kids being on social media all the time. I hate that I doom stroll.
Yeah.
I hate going down those rabbit holes myself. But the answer isn't more laws.
Right.
Who are you penalizing? You so you're basically you're going to make laws for them to change their apps, I'm sure, to
Yeah.
add all these stupid safeguards that I mean, it's illegal for a felon to get a gun, but they get guns.
Criminals
okay?
get guns, yeah.
A criminal will get guns. It's illegal to steal. People steal. If you're going to commit a crime, you can't say, "Oh, so I put a sign on my front door or on on the grocery store that says no shoplifting." That means everybody that was going to go shoplift all of a sudden says, "Oh no, they got a sign.
Yeah.
We can't do that here now."
Right.
Oh, this is a gun-free zone. Let's just leave all our guns at home, guys.
Yeah.
If you're going to commit a crime, you're going to do it. And I hate to say it, but you're basically just making you're teaching these kids how to bypass the system.
Yeah. You are.
That's what
yeah.
these are doing.
Mm-hmm.
I disagree with the laws.
Yeah.
It's not our government's job to
Parent our kids.
parent the kids.
Yeah.
It's a parent's job. And if you spend less money on this bullshit, maybe more money could flow to people where they don't have to have 2 or 3 jobs to survive.
Yeah.
When these laws take, someone has to write them. They have to vote on them. There's a lot of money that's tied up on new laws.
Yeah.
And when they're stupid like this, I mean, high default privacy setting. What the hell is that? Bans harmful arithmetic content for minors. It's tied up in court.
Yeah.
So a lot of these are tied up in court because obviously some people agree with me. I'm not the only one out there. Obviously. I could see laws when they are enacting against other people.
Right. Okay.
Like, you can't bully. I can understand bullying laws and stuff like that. But you're scrolling on, you're watching YouTube videos.
Yeah.
So the 13-year-old, the power goes out, so she pulls up her YouTube phone and, is going to help dad with the circuit breaker. So she pulls up how to change something on where's the circuit breaker?
Yeah.
Mom, I'm Googling it. Oh, nope, it's after 10:30. You're breaking the law.
Yeah. Wow.
Right?
Yeah.
And it does. TikTok was banned, not banned. I don't know what the hell it is anymore.
That was ridiculous too. Not even 24 hours.
So by the time, and by the time this video comes out, it very well could be banned again. We don't know.
We don't know yet.
But they were so quick to ban that.
Yeah.
If you're so worried about child pornography or crap like that is truly harmful for kids, I don't know, maybe start shutting those down.
Yeah.
I have an idea. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna help our government out. So my FBI agent's probably pulling his hair out this time. We're all assigned an FBI agent.
Yeah.
He's like, God damn, Michael. That's probably what he's saying. But I'm gonna help him out. Okay, Steve, listen to me. We're on a first name
You're on
basis.
a first name basis. Okay. Good.
Steve. Now, if you listen, Steve, just listen.
He's listening already.
All right.
Okay. Let him go ahead and tell him.
He gets distracted.
Okay.
All right, Steve. So what you need to do is you start enacting laws. Okay? What you do is you tell these companies and say, hey, if we find child pornography on your site, we're taking you down.
Yeah.
Okay? So it's your responsibility to supervise your platform.
Okay.
Okay? So if we find child pornography, we're banning you. So guess what? If we find child pornography on YouTube, we're shutting you. The first time you get shut down for 30 days.
Okay.
The second time it's 60.
God, we might have some kids go into like seizures.
And then the third time it's 90 days. If you have anything over a third strike, your platform's permanently shut down. Okay? Do you know how fast YouTube will make sure that they don't have anything like that on their platform?
Probably pretty fast.
Yep. You go to GoDaddy.com and say, hey, you host these sites. What we're going to do is if we find any child pornography on anything that's linked to GoDaddy, first offense, 30 days. We're going to shut down your site. That means sites that had nothing to do with the child pornography, because they're all under your umbrella, we shut them all down. Now those people that are getting shut down, they're like, I'm not going to use GoDaddy. I'm going to go find someone else to go use. You're going to hurt them in the wallets. GoDaddy doesn't want that. GoDaddy's going to want money.
Right.
Okay.
They're going to want their money.
Exactly. So you start targeting these companies and say, we'll just shut you down. If you have child pornography, everything on your platform shut down. Okay? We're done. Yeah. Hollywood, you want to molest a kid and have child pornography, or your studio gets called for, I don't know, harassing some kids and shit like that?
Yeah.
Okay, your studio's shut down. Nothing produces 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, and then you're permanently shut down. I will tell you, if you started enacting that,
wow,
stop going after these little parents and one or two kids. Go after the big boys that are the ones that are causing the problem.
Oh, you actually
That's
had
what I'm saying.
Pretty good idea there, Michael.
So I'm telling you, Steve, I could get you promoted. You don't even have to tell him you got it from me. All right? Steve, I'm looking out for you. Okay? I know you're my guy. And I say some crazy shit, Steve, but we got it. We're here. Just saying.
All right. Oh my
poor
gosh.
Steve. I'm
poor
sorry.
Steve.
I'm sorry.
Poor Steve. Poor me.
I know. I
gotta
know.
listen to you too.
Well, I mean, here's the problem. It's not even you. The FBI assigned to you has to hear me too.
Well, yeah.
You know. So I mean, I'm sorry, Linda. You know, it's.
I get Linda.
Yours is Linda.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. I'm sorry. It's my fault, Linda. Rebecca's not an
All his
angel,
fault.
but you know, she means good. She made poor choices in life. I'm one of them. It's okay. But now she's stuck. And what's she gonna do?
Oh.
Divorce is expensive, and I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, didn't think we were going down that rabbit hole, did we?
Oh yeah.
All right. So if you like what we do, like what we say, don't like what we say, follow on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or X. It's X. I don't know why I said Twitter. Steve, I didn't see your subscription yet. Linda, get on it.
Come on, guys. All right. And then, of course, if you don't want to just listen to us, you can listen to us on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple, Samsung, or YouTube Music.
Yep. And if you want to watch us and see what we do and see our wonderful expressions and see how animated we get sometimes, you could do that on YouTube and Rumble. I will have a caveat. If you're under 18, make sure you have your parents' permission. I got you, Steve. See, I'm with you.
All righty. Well, that was a pretty good show, huh?
I like that show. That was. We have some after show.
We do.
It's gonna get worse.
Okay. All righty. Bye, everybody.
Come and guest on our show.
Come and guest on our show.
A mic is waiting for you.
A mic is waiting for you.
Where the topics are all over the place and there's no fondue. Can you tell stupid jokes?
Can you tell stupid jokes?
Are you funny at all?
Are you funny at all?
Got a studio space that needs some taste. Now I want fondue. You know we might have you back again. Promise to listen to you. Can you bring some fondue?
Can you bring some fondue?
And the skewers too.